Welcome to YouTube. My name's Robert. I'm a truck driver. I'm 47 years old, and about 3 years ago I found out where I live. Well, I didn't find out exactly where I live, but I started to learn first principles, like water. We're going to get to the curvature of and where I found it here in a minute, but I just wanted to go over these first principles. That water never conforms to the outside of a shape. It always finds its level, especially large bodies of water like lakes, oceans, swimming pool, bathtub. These large bodies of waters, they can never show convexity on top of the surface of the water. They're always level. But I did find the curvature of the water. It only exists in one place, in everybody's imagination. That's where it's at. They did it to you when you were young. When you were one of the first things you were taught that you actually remembered was Santa Claus is real. And your parents taught you that Santa Claus was real and the Easter Bunny. And they did this to you for about 5 years, until you were about 5. And then you started running into older kids that would tell you that Santa Claus is not real. And I remember as distinctly telling them that, you know, my parents wouldn't lie to me like that. Santa Claus has to be real. Alright? I drew pictures of him. They told me where he lives. He lives at the North Pole. But then eventually you get into school and you find out that your parents did lie to you. That Santa Claus doesn't exist. Well, now you're going into school and they tell you, one of the first things they tell you is where you do live. They show you a ball earth, a globe. And they keep putting that image. They have it in the classroom. Every classroom you go in has a globe. So now it's etched in your mind. And I remember, you know, saying, well, how does the water not come off? And the teacher says gravity. And then, you know, later on you learn that, you know, Christopher Columbus, when he discovered America, the boat was going over the curve of the water. The water was curving so that the boat would disappear at a distance. But if you know, and I believe everybody on this earth, everybody was born into the cult. There ain't one person alive on earth that hasn't been taught that the earth is a ball. They show it in movies, they show it on television, they show it in the classroom. They pound it into your memory. And already you're taught that lying's okay because your parents did it to you. So it's okay to lie to people. That's what you're taught at a very young age. Well, it builds a lot of animosity between you and your parents. And you no longer trust anything they tell you throughout your whole life. But you can trust the authority. The teacher told you the truth that the earth is a ball. And you believed him. Well, it's just a big cult. It's just a cult. That's all it is. Everyone knows what water does. It always finds its level. I mean, if you just everyday experience, everybody knows that water's always level. There's no arguing it. The only place the curvature of this earth exists is in your mind. And they put it there. They pounded it in there. There's many experiments going on all over YouTube. Thousands of people doing their own tests, looking for the curvature of the earth. And there is none. In the physical world, it doesn't exist. Where you're living is a level plane. Now, you can't call it perfectly flat or flat because there's mountains and stuff. But you are living on a level surface. They say the earth is covered in mostly water. Now, do I know exactly what the shape of the earth is? I'm not going to profess that. I don't know. Are there indications of what it is? Of course. Everybody has their opinion, but that's opinions to me. I know what water does, and it never shows convexity on its surface. It has to have a container, and if you just get a cup of water, pour yourself a cup of water, and you can look at the surface, it's completely flat. If you tip the cup on its side, the water still remains flat. Anyways, just a short video. This is one of my first. I'm going to be producing more videos and showing more proof that there is no curvature of this earth. It only exists in your imagination. So, everybody have a great day. Like and subscribe. I could use the subscribers, and more people need to know about the truth. It's simple. Water always finds its level. There's no way this place is a ball. Anyways, have a great day. Thank you.